Hello, my name is Jacob, and I want to share with you a very personal story that I haven't shared with the internet before. And I've been waiting for a very special time to share, and Project for Awesome is definitely the time for this. The story starts out as 2-year-old me in the year 1996. At the age of 2, I got a new pediatrician, and they thought they heard a heart murmur. So they referred me to the local children's hospital, where they did indeed confirm a heart murmur. And they wanted to check up on me every 6 months to see how it was going. But at each visit, it started to get worse and worse progressively. And finally, in the year 2000, in July, they had said I would need a heart transplant. And it was also around this time that a social worker at the children's hospital referred me to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And the Make-A-Wish Foundation grants wishes to children with life-threatening medical conditions and illnesses all over the US and its territories. And so they came to my house and asked me what my wish was. And as a 6-year-old, I was pretty incisive. But when they told me about Disney World and how it was the happiest place on earth, I had my eyes set on it. Even if I couldn't go until after my transplant, with the doctor's permission, I was still looking forward to it. So for the next several months, I had this trip to look forward to, instead of thinking of what was really going on. And finally, on December 14th of 2000, I was admitted to get my heart transplant. And I was so excited about this trip and how after all this, I got to go. I even remember tying my shoes in the hospital for the first time. But you could probably imagine how my family was going through with this not well, especially after it was found out after complications that I'd only have a 15% chance to survive. And after my transplant, I was in a coma for 10 days. But then I finally woke up on December 24th. It was a Christmas miracle. When I woke up, I didn't really understand what was going on. I was just really excited to go to Disney World. And I kept asking, when can I go? When can I go? And the doctors kept saying, we'll see, soon, once you're better, yada yada yada. And it was in August of 2001, 8 months later, that I was able to go. And when I got to Disney World, those were some of the most happiest days of my life. I can even remember now a lot of the things that happened during then. And what Make-A-Wish is really striving to do is to create those happy memories from negative ones so that you focus on these positive times rather than the negative. Without that trip, my family would only have the transplant to think of. But now we have this trip that was tied to this event. Because of this, we have this. Because of a negative, we got a positive. And having this positive, it doesn't necessarily outweigh the things that happened, but it helps relieve some of the pressure. Like, if it's full, negative bar is full, and there's nothing positive, you can at least balance it out a little bit. But none of these positive times could have happened through the bleak if it wasn't for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Make-A-Wish Foundation strives off of volunteer work and donations. On average, they're granting about one wish every 38 minutes, which takes a lot of manpower. The people who actually come to your house are volunteers, and they either get to help fulfill your wish or send you away on a send-off trip. But the volunteering doesn't stop there. You can also volunteer your company's time and resources to help build a child new playroom or even a new tuba if that's what they wish for. So if you want to become one of these amazing volunteers to get to see the most amazing smiles on these kids' faces, then sign up today at wish.org. And if you don't have the time to volunteer, nor the money to donate, please help me in voting for the Make-A-Wish Foundation at the Project for Awesome website. I'll put the link down below, and thank you very much for watching. Happy wishing, everyone.